What is happening, my friends? Welcome back to another episode of The Last Kingdom. Season 5, Episode 2 is here today. Welcome back. So, Episode 1 was really good, man. Really enjoyed it. We have established that Brita will be the main baddie. And as I said, I talked about it in after season 4 that I think she's going to be the main person, the main antagonist for season 5. And it turns out I was right. Right? Turns out I was right about it. Anybody could have probably predicted it based on how the season ended, that scene that they showed at the beginning of the last episode doing the recap as well. You could tell that they were going to make her the main baddie. She disappeared for years, and now she is back. And everybody that came together for the crew, Finnan, Uhtred, everybody, we've seen them. They made sure they showed the main cast, everybody that was involved in anything. They made sure that they were in episode 1. Highly appreciated. Greatly directed episode. Loved everybody, even though the kids that grew up as well. Seeing them was pretty cool. So now we got Brita out here looking for Uhtred's kids because she wants revenge. All right, so guys, we're gonna jump into it. Hopefully you guys are ready. Let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after. By the way, guys, if you want to watch the full reaction of this, right, the link is down in the description. You don't have to sit here and bear through watching this thing which I know that it's gonna be kind of blocked out and stuff like that to avoid copyright and stuff on YouTube. But if you want to sit down and enjoy and see my raw reaction to the full episode, the link is down in the description. You don't have to go to Patreon. Only those who want to watch like the early episodes early, they can go to sign up for the Patreon or sign up for the membership access on the original channel. That's all I have to say. Let's jump into it. See you guys after for the review. All right, episode 2 in the bag, in the books, man. This series, The Last Kingdom, to say that I love this show is an understatement. It is an understatement, man, because this show really does a lot of things so good. It gets you hype, it gets you sad, it gets you angry. Brita still not a convincing villain to me. I talked about it during the episode. You guys can let me know in the comment section if you think she is. I don't think she is. So far, she hasn't done anything. She just has her men doing all the work. To be a convincing villain, she's not she's not on the smart side, so you can't put her and be like, okay, she's smart, she's a smart villain, so she's doing all this intricate planning and outsmarting the protagonist of the show. She's not doing any of that. So pretty much the villainous things are being done by somebody's other than her, right? So it's really hard to put her as the antagonist convincingly because she's not doing any of the bad stuff. She's just ordering people to do stuff. So it's kind of weird. But if you guys think that she is convincing, let me know in the comment section, and please explain why you think that is. I'm really interested to know if somebody actually finds her convincing, why or how. Or I don't know, just explain yourself. But in any case, let's talk about this great episode of The Last Kingdom. Even though Brita is not a convincing villain, the story surrounding everything and what she's doing is still a part of the story, so we still got to talk about it, right? So Stiora's decided to come out I don't know why. This entire time they could have escaped, and she stood there in the sewer. So now, it seems like more than likely Uhtred and Sigtryggr is going to see the other girls coming through and was like, why isn't Stiora with y'all? And they're gonna tell them the bad news that she went out there. I'm like, listen, you gotta wait that out. I'm sorry. I get it. You can't sit there watch your people die. I truly get that. But Brita, you know what I'm saying? She wants to have her as a hostage. So Uhtred must come to her. Now, of course, you know, dude went to the border, spread the news to all of those, to the border patrols and stuff like that, that Edward doesn't want to send him help, which is not true. Of course, we got Aethelhelm, or whatever his name is. I cannot stand this dude. He has been and the only reason why he's a part of, he's an alderman or whatever, is because he got money. He's like the treasury of the kingdom, so you can't really X that part out. He's like a necessary evil that you have to have there, because he basically is the money. So if they need to go to war, he provides coin for, you know what I'm saying, for weapons, whatever it is that they need. You get what I'm saying? He's been that dude. So that's the reason why King Edward can't just, you know, do away with him or fire him or whatever the situation is. He has to keep him on the cabinet. So it's one of those things, man, where there's so many characters to not like in the show. There's so many characters to also love in the show. But man, the people that play like terrible people, whispering in people's ears and stuff like that, that's one of the very strong parts of the show. I mean, Aethelhelm is more of a villain. The man is more than a villain than Brita that's out here outward and upwards with it. Like, he's more compelling as a bad guy, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion. And I don't mean to continue to talk about Brita, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna see more of her and what she is willing to do maybe in the later episodes, but right now she's not convincing me at all, to be honest. So the situation with Aethelflaed, you know, her being sick, now Finan knows, right? And he's not gonna tell Uhtred until after he rescues his daughter, which is probably not gonna be the case. He's probably gonna end up knowing before. Now that this bitch ass dude, the priest, told freaking the dude that's been causing all this trouble, tried to kill the bastard and everything, like, he gets that information now. This is a problem, because now he's gonna report that back to Aethelhelm. He's gonna have something now to hold over Edward's head in some kind of capacity. That's just what I think is going to happen. It might not be that. He might use it for the information to do something else. Who the hell knows, right? But for the most part, what I'm looking at when it comes on to the storyline of what's going on right now, Uhtred is very disappointed in the situation, not getting any help, right? I'm glad that Sigtryggr didn't go there and be like, oh, I'm taking Uhtred out hostage and taking you to Brita, need to get my wife back. I'm glad that he went to Uhtred out of kindness, like, that's your brother-in-law. So, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is this, like, they've lived in peace. Sigtryggr don't have no problem with nobody. He ain't planning nobody. This man just wants to live. He wants to, you know what I'm saying? But Brita's just on her Viking high. Oh my God, we gotta be at war. We gotta take all these lands. You know, if in history, if this is how, if in history, in true history, right? Because, you know, a lot of this stuff is kind of embellished for the show, for dramatization, right? If this is how Vikings were, and they were just like gung-ho on taking lands and never wanted to find peace. I'm pretty sure there were some of them that wanted peace and sharing the lands with England and stuff like that, but some wouldn't, as we've seen in both Viking shows that I've watched, in Vikings and in The Last Kingdom. It's always a Viking that just wants to be. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure some of the leadership, they wanted to just be, man. And then you have these gung-ho Vikings that just can't let go of the fact that they gotta kill somebody, and they just gotta go out there and kill, and that's what made most of them die out. You know, so it's just, she's just on this revenge path and using the gods as an excuse, bro. That is what she's on right now. It's so ridiculous what she just did. Oh, 5 is enough. Because no, you're going through the seer. The seer chose somebody else. Maybe this little girl was, maybe the seer was trying to tell you that you can't trust this dude, and you completely ignored it and then killed another girl. Be like, oh, we still gotta sacrifice somebody else. Let's just choose somebody random. Alright. Rita's a terrible leader. Let's just call it for what it is. She's a horrible leader, dude. But they're following her because her daughter is the seer, and I don't even know how she got into that position. She probably was saying Ragnar all the time or something. She probably was be like, I knew Ragnar. We went to war together. Yeah. I don't know, man. But the thing about it is that the reason why I harp on that so much is because I love the show, man. I really do love The Last Kingdom. It's the reason why when I talk about it with such passion. And sometimes when I go over my reactions and see how I reacted to certain things, I laugh at myself because I'm like, man, in the moment, you know, in the moment of when you're watching the show, in the moment, it really gets on your nerves with certain things, man. But as I said, the writing for the show has just been incredible, except for the one blemish of Britta's character, because I never saw her of being anything of huge significance, and now she is. Not necessarily out of the blue, you get what I'm saying? This revenge path that she's been on have just been annoying, kind of, but it was there, it was in the story, so you can't deny that. You can't put that aside to be like, okay, this is just coming out of nowhere. It was written in the story, so I'm giving them credit for doing that. But it was, in my opinion, it was not. This has nothing to do with the actress that's playing the character. This is just how it was written. It was written to the point of insignificance. But in any case, show is incredible, enjoying it. Of course, Elspeth is not happy hearing that her daughter is going to die. She's not going to accept that. Denial is always the first stage of grief. You get what I'm saying? She's not going to be able to handle that, like getting that kind of news. You know what I'm saying? She's just not going to handle that very well. And it was done, that scene was just done very well. So yeah, I'm going to watch one more episode, even though I only plan to watch 2 today. But the show is too good, man. The show is too good. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the reactions, man. Hopefully you guys like my reviews. You may not like what I have to say. Maybe you think I talk about Breeder too much. Whatever the case may be, guess what? I don't care. It's my opinion. Leave it at that. If you have a problem with it, the comment section is right there. Leave a like. Leave a comment. I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace.